And now the starting lineups. First for the visitors on the scoreboard from Dubuque. At guard, a 6'2 freshman out of Dubuque. Number 0, that's Nick Kennedy. At guard, a 6'3 senior out of Surprise. Number 10, Jalen Scott. At guard, we have a 6'4 sophomore out of Princeton. That's 11, Grady Thompson. At guard, a 6'6 senior out of Galesburg. 24, Jalen McCants. And at forward, a 6'8 senior out of Eureka. 32, Keegan Zimmerman. The Spartans are coached by Robbie Sieverding, who's assisted by Scott Sorensen. And now for the home team on the scoreboard from Rockford University. At guard, a 6'3 senior out of Beloit. Number 0, Jaden Bell. At forward, a 6'5 senior out of DeSoto, Texas. That's number 2, Micah Swanson. At guard, a 5'10 sophomore out of Janesville. Number 15, Trey Miller. At forward, a 6'3 senior out of Aurora. Number 30, Donovan Grunlow. And at guard, a 5'11 sophomore out of Gainesville. 55, Seth Childers. The Regents are coached by Jeremy Regal, who's assisted by Dylan Bacalar and Dalen Franklin.
Welcome back to King Arena for the start of the 2024 Lee Pfund Classic Championship match between the Rockford Regents and the Dubuque Spartans. Wheaton just took care of all of that for the third place consolation game. As all good things must come to an end, it's been a great tournament showing. Of course, Dubuque took care of all of that. Rockford took care of Wheaton to get to this championship match. Spartans coming into this game 3-2 overall. Rockford, meanwhile, 2-0. Having played a couple of exhibition games, but taking care of business against the Thunder. It'll be Micah Swanson, Jalen McCant in the center. Let's roll from King Arena. Dubuque wins the toss, coming off that win against Olivet 77-69 in the first semifinal game. They try to go inside to McCants. Looks like he'll stay with the Spartans. Mostly a veteran lineup. Jalen Scott's a senior. Jaden McCants also senior. Zinnerman also a fifth-year senior for Dubuque. You have Nick Kennedy, a very talented freshman. It's Jalen Scott on the drive. Still has the ball, though. They go inside. Zimmerman upstairs. Misses, gets his own rebound. Also no good. Rockford trying to get it right back as you have Trey Miller grabbing it. Rockford coming off that win, 79-65 over Wheaton to get to this championship match. Again, 2-0. They played against St. Edwards. That's a takeaway. It's intended for Trey Miller upstairs. Here comes Grady Thompson. Cannot connect. Again, Rockford, they played against St. Edwards as well as Houston Christians down in Texas about a week ago. Here comes a three ball on the way. That won't connect for Jalen Bell. Here's now McCants driving against Swanson. McCants off the glass. Shot won't go. Jaden Bell with the board. Bell inside. Able to bang it home. Jaden Bell, 11.6 boards and an assist against Wheaton. 4 of 9 shooting from the field. Meanwhile, in the ensuing possession, great Jalen Scott lost it. He'll stay with the Spartans. Being contested there with Trey Miller on the defensive end. And last year it was Piedmont who won the championship. The year before that it was John Carroll. Inside, shot won't go though for McCants. Here's Seth Childers looking back to the outside. Now you got Trey Miller paired up against Nick Kennedy. Miller with the right hand. No good. McCants fighting against Kennedy, and he's going to draw a foul. He's driving, against Jaden Bell in that play. Be Jalen Scott to inbound. DHO, here's now Kennedy being absolutely harassed, and the ball stripped and taken away. That was Donovan Grunlow who stole it. Childers inside now. Back out Grunlow for three. Way off the mark though. Jalen Scott with the board. Racing on the other side, Keegan Zimmerman greases the cylinder. Here's Childers. Wants to dice forward, lost the ball nearly. Just Micah Swanson upstairs, cannot finish though. Jalen Scott with the board. Ensuing possession, McCants upstairs got blocked. Rockford able to take it away, and here comes Childers. Bell. Upstairs, Jaden Bell, no. Dubuque last year finishing 21-7, 11-5 in the American Rivers Conference. A team that made it all the way to the NCAA tournament a season ago, as Zimmerman coming up short on that play. They lost to Rhodes in the first round, but they began 13-0 before losing to Co. First, they lost to Illinois College in the first round of the NCAA tournament. And that is out of bounds. Couple of substitutions now coming in for both teams. Joey Coppola for Dubuque checks in. Rockford still with the ball. Here's Swanson. Swanson attracts a double team. Micah Swanson, and he's going to be fouled. Working against Jacob Williams. I call that an offensive foul, rather. Which is right, Dubuque has the ball. Side again, it's Jay McCants back outside for a three ball. And able to knock it down. Garrett Baumhover. 2 points against Olivet, just checked into the ball game. Primarily deployed off the bench. Nudie Lacey now going back to Childers. Matthew Elliott just checked in, 8 on the shot clock. And pulling up is Elliott. That was a tough shot, rings in and out. Gerard Jesse Jr. there with the board. Here comes Dubuque up 5-2 here in this Lee Pfund championship match. And being harassed, and they're going to call that a foul. Baumhover was just being harassed right there. There comes a double team. Swanson, I believe Seth Childers also getting in on the action. Coppola to trigger it for the Spartans. Baumhover, 14 on the shot clock, picked up by Nudie Lacey. Inside passes nearly taken away. Should stay with Dubuque with 8 on the shot clock. Upstairs, 5 to shoot. That shot is rejected though. No good for Jacob Williams. Devon Organ now playing point. Elliott using the screen there from Cooper Jackson. And that was intended for Rockford. I believe that was Wyatt Kosarik. Rather, Devon Organ goes out of bounds. Rockford only had 10 turnovers last time against Wheaton. Upstairs, that floater, able to knock it down. Eric Baumhover. And Dubuque off to a really hot start, up 7-2. And as we said before, Dubuque last year 21-7. Began the season 13-0 before losing to Co. And he went all the way to the first round of the NCAA tournament where they lost to Illinois College. For Coach Sieverding, entering his 18th season with the Spartans, 295 wins, 251 losses, alma mater at Northern Iowa. They did play Northern Iowa in one of their exhibition games. But a four-time American Rivers Conference tournament champion, won it to 2012-13, 2014 and 2015, 2020-21, and 2021 and 2022. That's also the times where Dubuque made it to the NCAA tournament. Tied with Coach Davidson for the most appearances in program history, and also 5 seasons with 20-plus wins. Also 6 straight appearances in the American Rivers Conference tournament. Here's Elliott firing from beyond the arc, sinks the triple. Matthew Elliott, 13 points, 5 boards on 66% true shooting, the senior out of Countryside, Illinois. Back inside it is McCants. McCants back out. Here comes a 3 ball by Jesse. No. Dramel Grigsby, who just checked in, gets the board. Elliott down the baseline, got blocked though. Rebound gathered in by Jacob Williams. And here comes the talented senior, Jalen McCants. Double team, attractive pass inside for Williams. It's a turnover. Rockford, they forced 11 turnovers last time when they played Wheaton. First one came against Martin Lutheran, 83-80. Able to scrape by after Benjamin Peterson's buzzer beater missed. Here's Devon Organ, inside feed. It's Cooper Jackson on the finish. All of a sudden, we're tied at 7 apiece now. Elliott with 3 points. Back out. Here comes a 3 ball on the way by Grady Thompson. Shot will not count. Should be a foul against the Regent. It goes against Dramel Grigsby. Let's see. Yeah, he just ran right into Garrett Baumhover, who leads the way with 5 points himself. Williams, 10 on the shot clock, DHO. Here comes a 3 by Jesse, knocks it down. Gerard Jesse Jr., the graduate senior of LaPlace, Louisiana, buries the triple. Elliott working against Higby. Elliott, no. Rockford still has the ball. That is just rejected. Devon Organ to inbound. Here's Organ firing from beyond the arc. That one rolls out. Rebound gathered by Elliott for a moment. Ball's now on the ground. This is going to be a jump ball likely. It is a jump ball. It will stay with Rockford. And let's go back to that replay. It was Cooper Jackson fighting for it. You also had Jalen Scott trying to get a piece of that ball. All defender fell right there. That three by Elliott won't count. And it looks like that's going to be a turnover for the Regents. They called the foul against Cooper Jackson. Might have been an illegal screen or something. Looking inside. That shot no good for Jacob Williams. Rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. It was Jacob Williams on the attempt, able to get his own rebound right there. Rather, he didn't step out of bounds. It might have been a carry. Right now, Rockford shooting 3 of 13 from the field. Dubuque 4 of 14. Elliott in miscommunication there. Like Marshall able to get it back. Marshall checking a foul going against the Spartans. And that'll be Grady Thompson. There's Micah Swanson now to inbound for the Regents. They go inside Devon, Oregon. Now it's Malik Marshall feeding it to Cooper Jackson, and that's going to be a foul against Dubuque. I believe it's going against Keegan Zimmerman. Let's check the replay. That's sort of a reach-in right there by Zimmerman. And firing from beyond the arc, Deshaun Jackson rings in and out. The Lee Pfund Classic Championship match here in 2024. 28th edition of the Lee Pfund Classic. Once again, a pass inside and able to bang that one home. It's Keegan Zimmerman for Dubuque. Deshaun Jackson kicks it back outside. Here comes a three on the way. Knocks it down. Wyatt Kosurik, I believe, there on that buried three-pointer. Appearing in his first career game of the season, rather. Zimmerman back outside. Here's Jalen Scott, and they're going to get a foul going against Cooper Jackson. Clearly held right there. Of course, Jackson trying to make his plea. Wanted to repudiate that call. Matthew Elliott now on the bench for the Regents. So here, Coach Sieverding barking out orders for Dubuque. There's Nick Kennedy to inbound there. Here's Zimmerman now inside. Guarded by Malik Marshall. McCants, and he was fouled. Jalen McCants should be free throws for him. So the replay might have been swiped right there by Deshaun Jackson. Now McCants going to the free throw line. Senior Galesburg, Illinois. What a career he's had. 2024 D3Hoops.com, third team All-Region selection, two-time first team All-American River Conference selection. Also second team American Rivers All selection back in 2021 and 22. Last year, 27 games played, 19.7 rebounds and 2 assists. 66% from the free throw line, shot 58% on true shooting. 198 free throw attempts, third most in a Dubuque season. Got to the line often and took advantage of most of his opportunities. There's Deshaun Jackson in the corner, guarded by McCant. Inside, Swanson stays on this other end. Still Rockford ball. Micah Swanson being paired up there by, I believe, Zimmerman. 11 to shoot now. Again, Wheaton just took care of Olivet in the consolation game to get third place. And it looks like they're going to get Malik Marshall on a travel. Rockford with now 4 turnovers in this ball game. Dubuque had 2. 14-10 in favor of the Spartans. Scott paired up with Trey Miller using the screen from Zimmerman. Twelve to shoot. Here is Scott looking back inside with a feed and a finish to Nick Kennedy. With credit to Jalen Scott rifling that pass inside the paint. 16-10 in favor of Dubuque. Swanson upstairs off the glass, able to get that shot to fall. First field goal for Micah Swanson. Elliott and Oregon each with 3. Baumhover for Dubuque has 5, leading scorer on both teams. There's Nick Kennedy, nice backdoor pass. And a 3 on the way is buried. Jalen McCatch from downtown. What a start it's been for Jalen McCants, averaging 21.4 points per game, 4th in the ARC, 73rd in all of Division III. And there's Trey Miller yet finishing again, the sophomore at Janesville, Wisconsin. And that was a lazy pass and a turnover. And they're going to get a foul there going against Jalen Scott. Let's see, going back to that replay. Yeah, I don't think Keegan Zimmerman was expecting the pass. And then Deshaun Jackson, or the Jalen Scott there on that foul. Rockford now with team foul number 6. Dubuque has 3 team fouls charged against them. Rockford almost in the bonus. It'll be Seth Childers to inbound this pass. Here's Swanson inside. Swanson now tracks the double team back out. Inside, Swanson off his hands. He'll stay with Rockford. Probably went off a Dubuque play if we get the replay of that. And it'll be Seth Childers to trigger it. Swanson, another nice 45 cut, and the finish right there by Nudie Lacey. Oh, that was just a beautiful feed to Micah Swanson to Lacey. Another double team comes. There's Gerard Jesse now. And Jared Jesse inside, and the finish there by Grady Thompson. Jared Jesse has 3 points for Dubuque, and let's see what they want to call it. Let's check the replay right here. It's going to be a foul against Jacob Williams for Dubuque. That pass nearly taken away, and they're going to call a foul. I believe it's going to go again against Williams. Here comes a 3, ensuing possession, burying it right there. It's Nudie Lacey from downtown. (19-18). Rockford cutting it down to a 1-point game. There's Baumhover on the play now. Rod Jesse Jr. being harassed. 11 to shoot. Well, again, suffocating defense right there by Nudie. Lacey for the shot clock now. Having to put up the shot. It got rejected though. Rod Jesse on the attempt. Here comes now Rockford into possession. Banging it home. Trey Miller. Count that shot, I believe, also with perhaps a foul and a chance at an N1. Could barely hear everything. Great defense, first of all, by Trey Miller, turning defense into offense. Yeah, that is a foul, and N1. You could barely hear anything because of the energetic fans that have made the trip to King Arena. So an N1 opportunity for Trey Miller, and 18 points against Wheaton, leading the way. Also getting in on the defensive end with 3 steals, which also led the team. Averaging 18.5 points per game, 7th in the NAC. Of course, Rockford coming out of the Northern Athletic Collegiate Conference. Here is now McCants looking back. Here comes a Trey. That one, I believe, hit the top of the backboard. I don't think it's going to count. Inside Nudie, Lacey guarded by McCants. It got blocked though by McCants. Jaden McCants getting his hands in. 10 blocks this season. First in the ARC, 26 in all of Division III. McCants shaking basically against Lacey. Upstairs pass. Nice feed to Joey Copal. Joey Coppola. First field goal for him. Inside yet again. Miller cannot finish. Williams with the board. 21 apiece now. Firing it back outside. One more pass. And coming up short though is Joey Coppola. Childers being picked up there by Jalen Scott. Fast break transition now for Dubuque. Here comes a 3 on the way by Nick Kennedy. Nothing but net. Timeout on the floor. Dubuque leads 24-21. And we previewed a little bit about Dubuque. Let's turn it over to Rockford. Coach Regal entering his 6th season with the program, 68-48. Of course, he was previously the head coach at Presentation for 9 seasons before that college closed, unfortunately. The winningest head coach at Presentation, then came over to Rockford, the 2020-21 NAC South Division Coach of the Year after winning their division and making it to the NAC Tournament Finals. That was, of course, back when the NAC had divisions, not until now where everyone's in just one conference without divisions. With Rockford coming off an 18-9 year, 11-7 in the NAC. Lost to Wisconsin Lutheran in the NAC Tournament semifinals. 11 wins in conference play, tied for the most conference wins since the 2018-2019 season. Right now, looking at the scoring end, Nick Kennedy as well as Jaden McCants each leading the way with 5 points. Trey Miller also with 5 points for the Regents. Rockford shooting 9 of 24 from the field. Dubuque 9 of 23. Again, this is the Lee Pfund Classic championship match. Piedmont won it a year ago, and it was John Carroll who won it in 22, but before that, Wheaton won it for 6 years straight. It'll be the 3rd straight season. We'll see a different champion other than Wheaton. So much talent coming from all across Division III. Both teams with 6 team fouls charged against them. Playing some sort of zone defense right here. Back outside to Trey Miller. 12 on that shot clock. 4:38 now left to go here in half number 1. Oh, a nice cut inside. High off the glass. Miller fouled. As there's a Dubuque player on the ground. That was Nick Kennedy. Took a huge tumble right there. Still just hope that he's okay. Yeah, looks like able to get up on his own power. Freshman out of Dubuque, Iowa. Take a seat at the bench. Once again, Trey Miller, the sophomore in Janesville, Wisconsin, to the free throw line. We just talked about how he's the leading scorer for Rockford, averaging 18.5 points per game. 19 points against Martin Lutheran. I mean, it's pretty incredible. Only averaged about 2 points, 1 rebound, and an assist in 8 games played as a freshman. But another guy that needs to step up. You lose Kevin Deemer from a season ago, a first-team All-NAC selection, averaged 18.7 rebounds and 3 assists. So losing Mateo Fernandez-Solari, who had 47 steals, 6 in the NAC. Rockford cutting it down to a 1-point game after those free throws. Inside, McCants. Upstairs, Jalen McCants. You talk about a stat stuffer like Jalen McCants. Leads the team in points, rebounds, and assists per game. Also in blocks and steals. Childers wants a screen by Jamel Grigsby. He does get in, and he does get the switch. Here comes a backdoor cut upstairs, banging it home. That's Jaden Bell in the finish. 26-25, Spartans lead by 1 over the Regents. Thompson picked up by Bell. 3:35 now left to go. Thompson tries to pass it, gets his own pass back rather. 5 now to shoot. And just had to chuck up that 3 ball. Too strong though. That was Jalen Scott on the attempt. Trey Miller the board. Wide open for 3. Seth Childers. No. As you have Scott grabbing in the loose miss. Kent outside. Here's Grady Thompson. 6 the triple. 29-25 under 2:50 to go. Spartans leading it by 4. Lee Pfund Classic championship match. There's Jamel Grigsby. They're going to get a foul against Dubuque. Jared Jesse, the one called for the foul. And it'll send Trey Miller back to the free throw line. Team that shot 28 of 61 against Wheaton, 46%. Offensive rating of 111.6. It is a 1-and-1 opportunity. Rockford in the bonus with team foul number 8 charged against Dubuque. Leaves that short. Rebound gathered in though by Jamel Grigsby, able to save it. Miller has it. Miller inside, Grigsby banks it home. Give credit to Jamel Grigsby grabbing in that board after the miss and then being rewarded with a field goal. 29-27, here comes a 3 on the way. McCants. Back up to a 4-point ball game here from King Arena. Grigsby, guarded by McCants. Grigsby rolling around, too strong. And almost taken away right there. Upstairs, counted and one. Grady Thompson, a chance at a 3-point play. Keegan Zimmerman there with a nice pass. They're going to get the foul against Dramel Grigsby. McCants the leading scorer for Dubuque. He has 10 points. Brady Thompson last year, 8 points, 4 rebounds. In 28 games played, 80% from the free throw line a season ago. Shot 60% on true shooting, completes a three-point play. 17 points against Benedictine. Almost had a double-double against Augustana when he had 9 points, 10 boards. Against 17 points against Olivet. And now the ball on the ground. And they're going to jump ball instead of a timeout. That should be Dubuque ball. Spartans leaded by 8. Coming in as about 5-point favorites. According to D3Datacast.com, upstairs, we're going to get a blocking foul. It's going to be a foul regardless against Rockford, as Jalen McCants was working upstairs. So against Micah Swanson, will send Jalen McCants. I mean, it's pretty incredible. 6'6", 215. Talked about all the accolades that he had. I mean, 198 free throw attempts last season, 131 free throw makes, 7th in a Dubuque season. 32 points, 9 boards against Aurora. Shot 80% on true shooting. I mean, this season already attempting a high volume of shots, 70 field goal attempts, already 2nd out of the ARC. Playing in about 34 minutes per contest, 5th in the ARC. There's Matthew Elliott inside. Elliott upstairs, and that was Cooper Jackson from the feed from Elliott. Cuts it down to a 6-point game, dipping nearly under a minute to go here in the Lee Pfund Championship game. In honor of Coach Pfund, what an incredible coach he was for the Wheaton Thunder men's basketball team, as well as the baseball team. Brady Thompson now 9 to shoot for McCants. Zimmerman's going to set a screen. McCants fires from beyond the arc. That one rules out though. Three on the ensuing possession, no. For Deshaun Jackson. Shot clock is now turned off. Here comes Nick Kennedy, easy deuce. Dubuque 4 out of their last 5 in terms of field goals so far. Deshaun Jackson with the shot clock, and that's going to be an offensive foul. I got to see the replay on that. I'm not sure what it was per se. Yeah, they're going to get a moving screen right there, I believe, against Cooper Jackson. So now 10.4. Chance to make it a double-digit lead. If you are the Spartans, Dubuque, or the Rockford does not have a foul to give. Upstairs pass. McCants, it got blocked. Gets it back again. Counted and one. Jalen McCants jostling with that ball with Swanson. Finally able to draw the foul and one. I'll now give him 12 points, 1.9 seconds left before the end of the first half. Completes the three-point play right there. As Garrett Baumhover checks into the ball game again. See what Rockford can do here with under 2 seconds to go. Deshaun Jackson heaves one shot up, won't go. And that will take us to halftime here in the Lee Pfund Classic championship match. It's the Dubuque Spartans leading 40-29 over the Rockford Regents. And we'll have the start of the second half after these messages and a word from the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
I would say be bold. There's a lot of people here on campus who want to enter into a relationship with you. So many programs and things to get involved with, but get involved and be bold in that. And also just be unashamed of who you are. Wheaton, there is no perfect Wheaton student. Rather, we're just a bunch of broken, sinful people who are just in pursuit of a perfect God. Orientation committee, and then also, of course, transfer orientation committee if you're a transfer. These are people who have been praying for you and are making so many invitations to enter into a relationship with you in that first month being at campus. So I would just say respond to those invitations, and that goes for OC members as well as the faculty and staff that surround them. I'd say the biggest challenge was how lonely it was. When you first step onto campus, you don't have all the friends that you're gonna have. And so it took time to just learn how to make friends again. One of the best pieces of advice that I had was to introduce myself to my professors as a transfer. And I was surprised just by how many emails I had from professors just making themselves known. So this is a campus where you're so known and loved.
Welcome to the Armerding Center for Music and the Arts at Wheaton College. This beautiful new facility, located in the center of our campus, is a testament to artistic potential of every person, each one with imagination, creativity, and artistic impulse in the image of God. Home to the Wheaton College Conservatory of Music and Community School of the Arts, this space is not just a building. It's a virtual symphony of possibilities. Designed with acoustical excellence in every room, the Armerding Center is a haven for music study and performance. The Armerding Center hosts vibrant performance spaces, including the recital and concert halls, where the music comes to life again and again. These spaces host performance, worship, and study at Wheaton, in which every note, every melody resonates with a higher purpose, creating immersive experiences which transcend the sounds themselves. These venues, together with the Grand Edmund Chapel, provide opportunities to experience the sacred truths of music and the God who initiated music in the first place. Step into this thriving hub of creativity and community. Every week, the Armerding Center pulsates with energy, offering a kaleidoscope of events, faculty and student recitals, ensemble concerts, visiting artists' performances, and masterclasses. But amidst the excitement, there is deep focus. Our state-of-the-art practice rooms, classrooms, and performance spaces are not just physical structures, but evidence of the college's commitment to acoustic engineering and aesthetic beauty. Over 40 practice rooms, a choral rehearsal room, and numerous classrooms underscore our dedication to the arts and the artists. Our students and faculty now revel in spaces with proper climate control, sound isolation, and ample storage. No longer scattered across 6 different buildings, the Conservatory of Music has found its unified home, a building named in honor of the esteemed Hudson T. Armerding, class of '41, former president of Wheaton College. We are delighted to share with you the Armerding Center. This space supports, encourages, and creates new pathways for artistic engagement. The building is much more than bricks and mortar. It is a symbol of the college's enduring commitment to excellence and the thriving creative community that calls it home. We are eager to share this magnificent building with you, our students, faculty, and our community for generations to come. The Armerding Center for Music and the Arts provides endless artistic possibilities for the enduring power of music to inspire, uplift, and unite us all.
think one of the fun things about deciding where to go to college is that all of your peers are in kind of the same place. Remember, other people have done this, other people have gone before me and will come after me and are going through it with me now. It's not as isolating as it may feel. I didn't really know what I was looking for at first. It started with me just scrolling through website after website of colleges. I knew I wanted something that was medium-sized. I knew that I wanted a strong natural sciences department. I knew that I wanted to be challenged academically inside the classroom, but I also didn't want life to stop in the classroom. I'm grateful that I was able to visit as many schools as I did. A large part of my decision to attend Wheaton was influenced by my campus visit. What instantly stood out to me was that everyone on campus was smiling. I felt welcomed, I felt appreciated, seen, and wanted. And so the application process itself was really joy-filled. The decision process was quite a different story. I got the decisions and acceptances and rejections back, and rejections stung. I became very stressed. I started to question, do I want to keep going to school? Do I want to go far? Do I want to come closer to home? And that's where I really started to ask, okay, what are the options remaining before me? And Wheaton was again at the top. I started to work with Ellen, my admissions counselor. I just worked with her really closely and had several hour-long phone calls, just talking through what does a Wheaton education look like? What is the value of a Wheaton education? And got to have personal conversations and interactions. So even during a time that was really stressful, I felt valued and seen as a whole person rather than just a GPA and test scores.
What does it mean to truly be a community for Christ and his kingdom?
Human communities throughout the centuries have made agreements with one another on how they are going to live.
Faith should not be compartmentalized. It should shape and enrich every aspect of life.
People are coming here to be shaped and formed for life.
All three of the statements, the statement of faith, the community covenant, the diversity commitment, are really ways of fleshing out our nice, succinct model for Christ and his kingdom.
These commitments make Wheaton a place of depth and layers.
Faculty, staff, and students, we all try to follow Christ.
It's a place that really develops the heart, mind, body, and soul.
And it's not about rules, it's about how we show love to one another.
They're not meant to just be these words on a page that sound really good to say, but honestly, help us to try to live out those things daily. I see it as an attempt to marry what we do and what we say.
The mission of Wheaton College is to serve Jesus Christ and advance his kingdom through excellence in liberal arts education. That mission is empowered by the enduring commitments that we make and keep. Our statement of faith, that's what we believe, our commitment to biblical evangelical orthodoxy. Our community covenant, those are promises we make to one another and to God about the way we're going to live in Christian community. And also our Christ-centered diversity commitment, how we express beautiful diversity within the body of Christ, pursuing Christian unity. Those commitments make Wheaton a very special place, a place we hope that God is calling you to join.
Welcome back to the start of the second half here in this Lee Pfund Classic 28th edition championship round. Dubuque Spartans, Rockford Regents. Right now, Dubuque leading by 11 over the Regents. Right now, Jaden McCants leading the way, 13 points for him, 3 boards and 3 assists. So Rockford can do. Trey Miller leading the charge, 7 points himself. As Dubuque scorching hot start, 47% from the field. While Rockford are at 39%. And winner wins the championship match. Coach Sieverding as well as Coach Regal, both veteran head coaches for their respective programs, both respected in their own rights. Rockford will start the ball first. Donovan Grunlow to inbound. Able to get it over to Seth Childers. Jalen Scott not going to make a move on that. Here's Jaden Bell. Bell driving against Kennedy, back outside. Miller for 3. Cannot connect. Rebound gathered in before a moment, and Bell able to bang it in. Might have been Donovan Grunlow who was getting a piece of that rebound there. Disrupts everything. Jalen McCant, again, the leading scorer for the Spartans. That pass deflected by Micah Swanson, taken away by Childers. And it looks like they're going to get a travel there on Trey Miller. Let's check the replay. Just like that, an early timeout. Literally, we haven't played a minute. We got an early timeout. Again, Rockford coming this game 2-0. They play 2 non-conference games in St. Edwards and Houston Christians. Dubuque 3-2. Of course, this is the Lee Pfund Classic, named after Coach Pfund, who was here for 24 seasons, the winningest men's basketball head coach and baseball head coach in Wheaton history. A pitcher also for the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1945. A teammate of Jackie Robinson, was as a coach. At one point won 58 straight CCI games from 1955 to 1959. Also in 1956 to 57. Men's basketball team won the NCAA College Division Championship game. Players like Mel Peterson, Bob Whitehead, Dick Cannon on that team, as well as Coach Baptista. Of course, the Bob Baptista Invitational named after him. Just played for soccer, and they're going to get a foul against Swanson. You had Jalen McCant trying to post up inside, but they're going to have blocking foul against Swanson right there. Then stay tuned after the conclusion of this game for the all-tournament team selection, as well as the MVP. Last year's MVP was to Piedmont. Inside, McCants, it got blocked. Micah Swanson sending it back. A great rejection there by Micah Swanson. Third block, rather 2 blocks against Wheaton. Third block in this championship. This Lee Pfund Classic. McCants fading away, hits it. Going back to the MVP, it's officially named the Will Landry Memorial MVP Award. Of course, Will Landry is someone who really loved Wheaton basketball, loved the tournament, a dedicated member of this team from under Coach Harris when he was the head coach. Childers picked up by McCants. Looking back inside, Trey Miller hits the cup, finishes yet again. Seven points now for Miller. Make it 9 points now. It's 7 in the first half. Zimmerman upstairs. Keegan Zimmerman unable to finish. Childers gets the board. And that pass intended right there. I believe it was Donovan Grunlow there. Yeah, it was Donovan Grunlow on the attempt. He has a brother named Ben Grunlow, separated by about 2 years apart. Leading scorer, of course, is Jalen McCants, who has 15 points, 2 of 3 from downtown. So with 3 boards and 3 assists and a block. Again, we called him at the top of the broadcast a stat stuffer. Williams going back outside. Here's Jalen Scott for 3. It won't fall. The ball is still loose before being recovered by Childers. Childers using the screen from Lacey. Inside started Swanson. That pass picked off though. There's now Jalen Scott. What a nice sick move there. And that ball out of bounds. Looks like it will stay with Dubuque. Williams, the freshman, inside. Back to Williams for 3. Rattles in and out. Surprised they didn't get called goaltend right there now. Finally a foul. Going against Rockford. I'm actually surprised they didn't get a potential goaltend. Check out this replay right here. Yeah, they're going to get that foul. Looks like against Trey Miller. And Jalen Scott to the free throw line. The senior surprise, Arizona. Having 8 points, 4 rebounds, and nearly 3.5 assists. And originally, formerly a 3-star recruit, a redshirt year at Colorado State University. Proceeded to transfer. He was at South Plains College, didn't play there. Did play at Rock Valley College, averaged 9, 6, and 6. Shot 54% on true shooting, 78% from the free throw line while at junior college. Dubuque up by 10, 43-33. 28th edition of the Lee Pfund Classic. Nice inside pass in, able to bang it home right there is Cooper Jackson. Kennedy finds Coppola for 3, buries it. Joey Coppola knocks down the triple. Timeout on the floor. Spartans up by 11. Tied for their largest lead of this ball game. Again, McCants leading the way. He has 15 points. Thompson with 6. Baumhover has 5 points himself. And this is a Dubuque team that went all the way to the NCAA tournament a season ago. Lost to Illinois College in the first round. I mean, if you look at their conference, they're in the American Rivers Conference, projected to finish second behind Nebraska Wesleyan, who's 14th in the country. But, I mean, Dubuque can make some noise. They're ahead of Laura, Central, Co, Buena Vista, Wartburg, Simpson, and Luther. It's a team that also went 21-7. Coach Sieverding entering his 18th season. And the winner will likely win the Will Landry Memorial MVP Award. Last year's winner, Ryan Jolly of Piedmont, is now Winthrop. So making the Division III to Division I jump. Right now, Dubuque shooting at 45%, 17 of 38. Rockford, 15 of 35, 43%. Reaching for 3 other last 4 in terms of field goal attempts. Jaden Bell, 3 of his last 4 field goals himself. Here's Nudie Lacey. Now they go to Devon, Oregon. A 3 on the way by Matthew Elliott. The former player from Joliet Junior College and the College of DuPage splashes in that triple. We're down to 8 points. Williams, no. Here comes Rockford with some momentum outside to Jaden Bell. Elliott, one more pass. That was deflected out of bounds by Joey Coppola. It is still Rockford ball. Elliott fires the triple off the mark. Rebound gathered in by Coppola. Jalen Scott working inside. Scott now outside, finds Coppola yet for three. No. Elliott now pushing the pace, once again working inside. Almost taken away. Where are they going to roll it? It's going to be Dubuque ball. Nice pass inside, but it looks like it was just taken away by Coppola yet again. I believe he was looking for Jaden Bell in that possession. 5 turnovers now for Dubuque. Rockford has 10. To just put things into perspective, part of the reason why Dubuque's up by 8 are those turnovers. Over being harassed. They're going to call a foul, though, against, I believe, Devon Organ. Clearly harassing him there, right in his grill space. There's Jalen McCants working against Nudie Lacey, 8 to shoot. McCants fading away. Unable to get that shot to go. And they're going to get some sort of foul. Let's see who's going to go against. I believe it's going to go against Devon Organ. He was jostling with Grady Thompson. Could see it right from our angle. All right, they're trying to go against Dubuque. Correction for that. Rockford still has possession. So it goes against Grady Thompson there. That one off the foot, I believe, of Jacob Williams. Stays with Rockford. Jaden Bell nowhere to go. Wise decision, actually, to throw it off his foot. Maintain possession, 14 on the shot clock. Here's Cooper Jackson. Jackson is going to be fouled there by Williams. As you can see, Cooper Jackson working against Jacob Williams with too much contact as he was falling down. They'll send the freshman back to the free throw line. Out of Westfield, Indiana, 7 points against Wheaton, 19 points against Martin Lutheran. Right now, 8 of 12 from the free throw line this season, shooting at 67%. Shot 73% on true shooting against Martin Lutheran. Was 3 of 5 from the charity stripe last time against Wheaton. Leaves both short, wow. Lead is still an 8-point game for Dubuque. Outside pass, Jared Jesse. Junior lost the ball, out of bounds. It's going to be Rockford ball. Saw Jared Jesse trying to drive down that baseline against Trey Miller. Just lost the handles, if anything. Here's now Matthew Elliott inside. Elliott bangs it home. Just went right down the teeth of that defense. How about it? 46-40. Rockford on a 5-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Inside. Thompson was trying to draw a foul. Gets it right back. Crowd can speak for itself. It's an and one opportunity. Not surprised Grady Thompson couldn't finish it on the first attempt. Gets it yet again. Draws the foul there, going against Cooper Jackson, who was in foul trouble last time against Wheaton. And he had 4 personal fouls in the middle of the second half, so had to sit out for a little bit. Grady Thompson, sophomore at Princeton, Illinois, averaging 11.3 points per game, 5.5 rebounds. Career high, 17 points against Olivet, rather tying his career high. Shot 61% on true shooting. And Lacey nearly lost the ball. Back outside, able to save it as Miller. There's a missile coming for him. Again, Matthew Elliott fires another 3. That hit the top of the backboard. That's going to be a Dubuque ball anyways. Dubuque, they got wins over Aurora, they got wins over Benedictine, and then Olivet. They almost wanted to get to Edwards, but lost on a buzzer beater. A corner 3 on the way, rings out. Was Grady Thompson on the attempt. Inside, Matthew Elliott bangs it home. (48-42). Regents have cut it down to a 5-point game. McCants thought about stepping back for 3. He's picked up by Jermel Grigsby. Zimmerman, oh, nice hook shot upstairs, but not able to finish his Baumhover. Swanson with the board. Elliott again to the rack. Four-point game here at King Arena. Lee Pfund Classic championship match. McCants now double teamed outside. And nearly losing it, no charge. It's going to be a blocking foul instead going against Matthew Elliott. See right there is Baumhover driving inside. As you had Matthew Elliott trying to draw a charge. Now Shaylin Scott on the inbounds pass. Zimmerman inside. Working against Swanson. Zimmerman unable to finish. Ball goes out of bounds. Regardless, it's going to be Regents ball. Let's see. Went off the hands there of Zimmerman. Regents right now 7 of 10 shooting from the field. That's allowed them to come back in this game. Dubuque is 3 of 13 from the field here in half number 2. Backdoor cut taken away though, nearly by McCants. Rockford still with the ball. Once again going back inside. No foul, ball out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Regents. Here comes a 3 on the way by Jaden Bell, unable to finish. Devon Organ inside, and finally a foul. So Oregon able to get the rebound right there. Shot on the way, got fouled by Jalen Scott. Oregon now to the line. Junior out of Aurora, Illinois. 2 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist against Wheaton last time. 16 games played a year ago. Averaged 4 points, 1 rebound, and an assist. 71% from the free throw line a season ago. As Nudie Lacey will check out of the ball game for Rockford. They not connect on the second free throw. Rockford only down by 4. Stoppage of play. What are they going to say? Not exactly sure right here. Or this is going to be a side out for Grady Thompson. 11:16 go here. Jalen Scott picked up by Trey Miller. Scott dips it up, pass picked off though. Devon Organ takes it away. Here he comes on the fast break. Before that one is taken away by Grady Thompson. Into possession. Shot's not going to count. It occurred before the shot. As that was, I believe, Jaden McCants racing the other way. Let's see who picked it off. Yeah, it was Jalen Scott. Oh, there's Grady Thompson, excuse me. And Jaden McCants, I believe they're going to get the foul against Miller. But it did occur before the shot, so it should be a side out. Either it's a one-on-one opportunity for McCants. McCants 15 points so far, by far the leading scorer on both teams. 16 points against Olivet, had 32 points, 12.6 assists against Benedictine, which led the entire team. Shot 83% on true shooting in that game alone. Ward's coming into this game also with 12 career double-doubles. Second free throw, no good. Swanson grabs the board. Trey Miller, able to finish. Here's Scott in some trouble, almost taken away by Miller. Back to Nick Kennedy, a reset. 49-46, it's been cut down to a three-point game. Once again inside, and the finish right there by Joey Coppola. Malik Marshall just checked in. He's picked up by McCants. Marshall, counting and one. Now let's go back to that replay. You had Malik Marshall battling right there with McCants. Just muscle, muscle, muscle. And finishing a chance at an and one opportunity. Senior out of Rockford Christian, originally went to Kansas Wesley University. Played in his first game this season, last time against Wheaton yesterday night. First field goals for Marshall this season as well. Rockford now down by 2. McCants is fouled. They're going to call that against Micah Swanson. And not surprised to see Jaden McCants can really get to the bucket in so many different ways. Clearly a foul there. Swanson trying to defend him. McCants right now 16 points in this ballgame, 4 boards and 3 assists. Also does have a block. Career high 35 points against Simpson a season ago, so I don't think he breaks that march. Likely not going to see it here, but still great scoring output by him. Again, shooting 69% from the free throw line. A guy that goes to the line so many times, just like last season and just like this season. Dubuque right now shooting 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Meanwhile, Rockford 4 of 9 from the charity stripe at 44%. 12 turnovers committed by the Regents. Second free throw won't go. Swanson gets in the defensive rebound before being taken away by Zimmerman. A lackadaisical pass right there. Rockford still can add on. They're up by 3. Rockford has done an excellent job trying to get back into this ball game. Last thing you want to have is to let Dubuque go on their own scoring run. Scott now. Oh, got swatted away. Probably it was Malik Marshall who batted that one backwards. Here comes Trey Miller. Miller going inside. He's fouled. They're going to call against Jalen McCants. Could have honestly called it also on Keegan Zimmerman, but they will charge against McCants. Seth Childers to trigger it. Rockford with team foul number 8. Dubuque with team foul number 5. Under 9 minutes now left to go here. Swanson, hook shot, no. Fight for the board, Dubuque has it. That's Jalen McCants yet again. Leading rebounder for the team. Inside they go, Jacob Williams. Muscles it home. Elliott, that pass nearly went out of bounds. Childers able to save it. Oh, once again, that was Malik Marshall. Surprised there was no foul as he spun hard to the floor. Brady Thompson now leading the fast break. Wants to go inside, bangs it home. Thompson now with 10 points. Second person in double figures for the Spartans. Childers against McCants, lobs it forward. Here's now Trey Miller will fire the three. Comes up well short on that triple. Williams grabs the board. Matthew Elliott, the leading scorer for Dubuque. That one went off the hands of Lacey. It will stay with Dubuque. Again, stay tuned for the all-tournament team selection. We'll recognize, I believe, a player from each team named to the all-tournament team, as well as the MVP, or more specifically, the Will Landry Memorial MVP Award, which will be named to one player. Inside was Williams. 8 on the shot clock now for McCants. Jalen Scott guarded by Trey Jackson. A deep three right there by Williams. Bank shot there. As there's going to be a technical foul issued right against Jalen Scott. The refs, I believe, issued a tech against Jalen Scott. If I'm not mistaken, he was in absolute disbelief. Pretty sure would love to repudiate that call, as they're still discussing this with our head official. For now, there's a timeout. Let's go back to the replay. I don't know. First of all, great three right there by Jacob Williams. And then you can't see on the replay, but I believe there might have been some words said by Jalen Scott, maybe a little bit too much celebration, because he was very shocked. Regardless, Dubuque holding on to a 10-point lead now, 59-49. Assuming someone's going to have to get that two-shot technical, it's going to be Trey Miller, or is it going to be Malik Marshall taking the two-shot tech? But I really do wonder if was it because of excessive celebration or was why Jalen Scott was issued the technical foul. So indeed, they will send Trey Miller to the free throw line for a two-shot technical. Miller, 11 points for him. Matthew Elliott again with 12 points. Those are the only two players for the Regents in double figures. Really a chance to swing momentum around. If you can hit these two shots, get possession, and then score yet again, potentially a 4 or 5 point swing the other way going to Rockford's way. Misses on the second free throw. Regents will still have possession, though. Right now, Dubuque is on an 8-1 run in the last 2 minutes and 54 seconds. 7:05 left to go. That was a hard screen right there. And they're going to call it yet again on Jalen Scott. So the referee's not being too kind to Jalen Scott. First, the technical foul. Looks like he was just running through that screen there of Cooper Jackson. Rather, no, they're going to call it against Dubuque. They're going to call it against Rockford, excuse me. So an offensive foul going against Cooper Jackson. Judging from Jalen Scott's reaction, he thought it was against him. I thought it was against him. But it's going to be Dubuque ball. That's already his 5th foul. Cooper Jackson has just fouled out of the ball game. I mean, he was in foul trouble against Wheaton, but already fouling out with 7:03 to go here. Thought that correction was made. Thank you to our referees for that. So Jalen Scott, referees are not against you. That pass deflected, nearly taken away by Devon Organ. Back inside, that's going to be taken away. It was intended for Jacob Williams. Upstairs, Swanson can't finish. Rockford still with possession. Here comes a 3. Buried right there by Trey Miller from downtown. 59-53. Dubuque up by 6. 6:20 left to go. Here in the Lee Pfund Classic, right to the cup, but missing is Jalen Scott. Matthew Elliott contests for the ball as you have Donovan Grunlow. There's Garrett Baumhover there to grab it. There's 6 minutes now left to play here in the Lee Pfund Classic. It's Grady Thompson to the rack, draws the foul, shot won't go, he'll go to the line though. As you can see right there, nice little screen, and Thompson gets penetration. It's going to be against Micah Swanson. Again, Cooper Jackson has already fouled out of the game. Swanson with now 3 personal fouls, as Dubuque is in the double bonus. Team foul number 10 issued against Rockford just now. While Dubuque has 16 fouls, so Rockford not in the bonus quite yet. And now the stats updated, Swanson has 4 personal, so 1 more from fouling out of this game. Back up to a 7-point ball game. Miller, foul. There's Trey Miller jostling right there, I believe, with Jalen Scott. A call against Donovan Grunlow there. Couple of substitutions now. Nick Kennedy checks back in. Jermel Grigsby's back in. Nudie Micah Swanson is out. Second free throw is good for Trey Miller. 60-55. Dubuque up by 5. Again, for Coach Sieverding, really pleased with the fact that he had 4 players going in double figures. Of course, Jalen talked about Jalen Scott having his best game of the year. 20 offensive rebounds as well, allowing for a lot of second chance opportunities. And for Dubuque, after this game, they'll go against Monmouth on November 26th, and then they have their home game against Luther, only their 3rd home game of the season. Meanwhile, for Rockford, They have Beloit on November 27th, Eureka on November 30th, and then MSOE on December 4th, already beginning some conference play. 5:29 left to go in this ball game. Trey Miller leading scorer for Rockford. McCants also with 17 points. So both those guys are leading scorer. That's Thompson for Dubuque. Grady Thompson with 4 personal fouls issued against him, so he is in foul trouble as well. Right now Rockford shooting 10 of 19 here in the second half, much better than the first half at 53%. Dubuque, meanwhile, 7 of 20 at 35%. Again, down by 5. This is the Lee Pfund Classic Championship match. It is McCants. McCants got stripped. I believe Nudie Lacey might have gotten to him. It still stays with Dubuque. Let's see. Yeah, it was Lacey who stripped it. Upstairs, no. Here's now Devon Oregon again. Rockford down by 5. 5:08 left to go. Elliott driving against Grady Thompson. Miscue right there. That's a turnover. I believe he wanted Trey Miller to cut. Let's see. Yeah, he wanted Trey Miller to cut right there on that 45 cup, and said Trey Miller went back to the perimeter, so both those guys were just not on the same page. Kennedy looking back out. It is Jalen Scott. Now a 3 on the way for Thompson. Buries it right there. Now another stoppage of play, as we got a timeout taken on the floor. Dubuque up by 8. Again, Coach Pfund meaning a lot to this program. That's why it's called the Lee Pfund Classic. In 24 seasons, the winningest men's basketball head coach, as well as the winningest baseball head coach. Talked about how he used to pitch for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Teammates with Jackie Robinson. Coach Houston considered him a second father. His son, Randy Pfund, was once the Lakers head coach from 1992 to 94. Coach Schauer talked about Coach Pfund's wife, Mibs, who means a lot to Coach Pfund. Considered his backbone, also a very special woman, according to Coach Scott. Excuse me, to Coach Schauer. .430 now left to go. Dubuque up by 8. Inside, and they're going to travel against Jermel Grigsby. Let's see if he does pick up that second pivot foot right there. He was jostling with Nick Kennedy. Yep, almost kind of right there. Inside, Jacob Williams being harassed there. Nearly under 4 minutes to go. Scott going back outside, one more pass. A deep 3 by Grady Thompson. Connects again. That's now 17 points for Grady Thompson. Also, McCants with 17 in this ball game. Trey Miller now upstairs, cannot finish. And I believe they're going to get a foul going against Nudie Lacey. The Jalen Scott trying to feed it inside. That pass was intended for Jalen McCants. It's going to be interesting to see who they give the MVP award to. I mean, you could give it to Thompson, you could give it to McCants. Right now, Jalen McCants is at the free throw line. McCants had 16 points last time. Thompson, 17 points against Olivet. I mean, if Olivet ends up, Dubuque ends up winning this tournament, either one of those two guys, Grady Thompson or Jaden McCants, will probably be named the Will Landry Memorial MVP. As you can't see from our camera angle, but they are wiping the court. Second free throw is good. 67-55. Dubuque now up by 12, their largest lead yet. Swanson, here comes another three on the way. That one won't go. Rebound gathered in by Jacob Williams. Right now, Dubuque is on a 7-0 run in nearly the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And a foul upstairs. McCants should go back to the line. Right there, McCants going on that 45 cut. Draws contact. Probably going to call against Nudie Lacey. Micah Swanson. They're going to call against Trey Miller. Again, McCants 18 points in this ball game. He is 6 of 10 from the free throw line. As you see, Dubuque slowly starting to pull away in this ball game. Rockford does have 3 timeouts left. Dubuque with 2 timeouts. Dubuque also in the double bonus. 14-point lead now for the Spartans. Miller draws yet another foul, counted in 1. It's going to go against Jacob Williams. Let's check the replay. See Trey Miller getting inside. And clearly a foul right there by Jacob Williams. Miller 19 points in this ballgame, leading all scores. Second one is good. Cuts the lead down to 11, so not exactly done here from King Arena. Rockford trying to stay undefeated on the season. Dubuque trying to get to 4 wins on the season. Fight for the board. Dubuque still has it. There were a couple of wide open shooters. But right now, the Spartans electing to run some clock out. Probably the wise decision for them. Now a screen set. And that ball goes over the backcourt. Here comes Lacey. Brings down the hammer. Timeout on the floor. It is a 9-point ball game. What a play by Nudie Lacey there on the finish. Dubuque can't just rest now. As Trey Miller, he has 20 points for Rockford. Matthew Elliott with 12 points himself. 2:17 left to go. Right now, Rockford in the double bonus. Dubuque is in the bonus themselves with team foul number 8 issued against Rockford. Rather, Rockford has 18 fouls. So not exactly done just yet. Jacob Williams, he is in foul trouble with 4 team fouls. Swanson also with 4 personal fouls, excuse me. As I believe they called a foul right there against Dubuque. Correction, it is against Rockford there. Jalen Scott to the line now. Scott Able to knock down the second free throw, 9-point lead, showing a bit of a full court press. Able to get it across the timeline. Outside, 3-ball on the way. Able to knock it down. That is Nudie Lacey. It's a 7-point game under 2 minutes to go. Rockford being very aggressive on this press. And as you have Jalen Scott getting across the backcourt. Kennedy swings it over, not taking the shot yet. Inside, blocked though, but able to finish is McCants. It's back up to a 10-point game. Childers out about the three. Here's now Trey Miller, traffic inside, looking back out, 3-ball. Buried by Bell. Jaden Bell knocks down another triple. It's back down to 7. A minute 15 left to go. Some point if you're Rockford, you have to consider fouling. They're not going to do it just yet. Trying to harass him. And a timeout is taken by Dubuque. Probably a very wise decision to call that timeout. Against 73-66. Dubuque leads it by 7. Dubuque in the double bonus, Rockford in the bonus. At some point you have to consider fouling. 21 seconds on the shot clock left. As you have Grady Thompson again, 4 personal fouls against him, just to put things into perspective. Excuse me, it's Jacob Williams who has 4 personal fouls, Thompson with 3. It'll be interesting to see with both teams dial up here. Trey Miller, he has 20 points in this ballgame, 7-9 from the free throw line, leading scorer for Dubuque. Jalen McCants, 22 points. And then it's Grady Thompson, who has 17. But McCants has been just uber efficient from the free throw line, 8 of 12 shooting from the charity stripe. Probably the leading front runner for MVP if Dubuque can hang on and win this ballgame. So it will be Nick Kennedy to inbound. Let's see who he wants to go to. Now go to Jaden Scott. Ball is out of bounds. Stays with Dubuque. And it looks like they're going to get themselves a foul. That's Seth Childers. Should send Jalen Scott to the free throw line. Jalen Scott, 3 of 4 from the charity stripe thus far. Only 3 points for him. Again, 16 points against Olivet. Shot 63% true shooting in that season, in that game rather. As Matthew Elliott checks back into the ball game for Micah Swanson. Only missed both free throws. Still a 7-point game. We're nearly dipping under a minute to go. Screen set, Miller. Count that bucket. A chance at a 3-point play. See Trey Miller. Great screen there by Matthew Elliott. It's right enough penetration to draw that foul. It goes against Jacob Williams. If I'm not mistaken, he just fouled out of the game. And he has just fouled out of this ball game. That was an and one opportunity. A chance to cut it down to a 4-point deficit. Free throw is good. been cut down to a 4-point lead. The clock was still running. It should have not been running on that play when they were trying to inbound the pass. They're going to put some time back on the clock. So it's back up to 58.2 seconds. Again, the clock should have not been running. Maybe a little bit of a clock operator error there. So now here is McCants to inbound the pass. McCants looking for somebody. Oh my gosh, they're going to get some sort of foul against Jalen Scott. Rockford has possession of the ball. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I believe he was jostling with Childers right there. And all of a sudden, with a field goal of any kind, it's going to be cut down to a one-possession game. 58.2 seconds left to go. This game is not done yet. But I believe it was some sort of foul against Jalen Scott. But wow, Rockford is right back in this ball game. Again, Williams has already fouled out for Dubuque. Cooper Jackson has fouled out for Rockford. As Trey Miller and Swanson each with 4 personal fouls apiece. One more and they're gone from the game. But Rockford giving some new life. Down by only 4 points. Let's see what Coach Riegel wants to draw up here in the huddle. Both teams are also down to 1 timeout left for remaining of this second half. It will be Seth Childers to trigger it. They work it back. It is Jaden Bell. Bell drives inside. Bell, oh, cannot finish. Kennedy with the board. Rockford may have to consider Rockford may have to start fouling at some point. They're not going to do it now. Jalen's Grady Thompson with the ball, and they're going to get a foul with 6 seconds on that shot clock. Goes against Nudie Lacey, right there at the end. So Matthew Elliott now to the free throw line. Excuse me, it's Grady Thompson to the free throw line for Dubuque. Matthew Elliott's for the Rockford. Thompson, 18 points now, and trailing his teammate Jalen McCants, who has 22. Second free throw rings out. Rockford still has life here. Seth Childers bring it up. Shot clock is turned off. Childers fires, cannot connect. McCants gathers in the board. They're going to have to foul him, they do. Seth Childers trying to pull up from there. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Great box out. Eventually to McCants to finish. And with some free throws, Dubuque is going to hang on and win the Lee Pfund Classic 2024 edition. Just got to catch to those free throws at least. And now Dubuque is 14 of 24 from the free throw line. Both are no good. Here comes now Matthew Elliott. Still 74-69 ball game. That one just taken away. Dribbled off of Nudie Lacey, and Elliott's going to foul Nick Kennedy. He'll go to the line. Let's see for Nudie Lacey. I literally just ran off his foot right there. And you can see his reaction. 7.7 seconds now left. It is a 5-point game. One more last heat for Rockford. Trey Miller, one more shot, comes up well short. And the Dubuque Spartans are your 24 Lee Pfund Classic champions. Oh, that basketball hit Donovan Williams. Well, he's all right, but regardless, the Dubuque Spartans 2024 Lee Pfund Classic champions will have at some point the presentation of the all-tournament honorees, as well as the Will Landry Memorial MVP Award. And there's a lot of candidates that you can give it to within Dubuque. If you just look at the scoring-wise, it probably could be McCants. Jalen McCants, 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Grady Thompson also comes to mind. He had 18 points against Rockford in this recent match. So with 17 points against Olivet, Jaden McCants had 16 points, but still a great all-around showing by the Dubuque Spartans, who improved to 4-2 on the season. Rockford losing their first game of this season, falling to 2-1, but still great showing by Coach Regal and his crew. Again, Wheaton took care of Olivet in the consolation match at 5 p.m. just a couple of hours ago. And stay tuned for the all-tournament presentation. Likely there'll be one player from each team getting honored, and then the overall MVP award, the Will Landry Memorial MVP Award, named after Will Landry, someone who just loved the Lee Pfund Classic and loved Wheaton's men's basketball. Ryan Jolly was the recipient of last year's MVP award. Again, it is the Dubuque Spartans taking care of the Rockford Regents 76-69. There's the final right here. Leading scorer for the Regents, Trey Miller, 23 points for him. I mean, it was great from the free throw line, 8 of 10. Matthew Elliott had 12 points himself. Swanson somehow had 10 rebounds at the end of this. On the Dubuque side, Jalen Scott, McCants each with 7 boards apiece. I'll have the turn of the all-tournament presentation.
Hall of Honor inductee and the son of legendary Wheaton College men's basketball coach Lee Pfund, whom this tournament is named after. At this time, he will present the awards to the members of the all-tournament team. From the earlier game, we have Nathan Richardson of Olivet and Soren Richardson of Wheaton. Then from Rockford, we have Micah Swanson. Also from Rockford, we have Trey Miller. From Dubuque, we have Grady Thompson. And the recipient of the Will Landry Memorial MVP Award goes to Jalen McCants. And now for the team awards, your runner-up team, Rockford University. Captains, come forward and claim your trophy. Thank you. And our team champion of the 28th annual Lee Pfund Classic, we have the University of Dubuque.
Well, thank you for joining us here on the Lee Pfund Classic. I'm Aiden Kong signing off on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.